Jugar. Pues vamos a por el episodio 3, que en YouTube va a ser el episodio 7. A ver qué tal. Qué emoción. Ya está corriendo. Mira, está corriendo. Le he dado con el boli al micro, perdón. Está corriendo detrás del coche delicado. A ver qué pasa. Vamos allá, vamos a hacer un ratito más. Ahora nos harán el
Our
resto.
stories used to be so simple. We had a beginning, a middle, and an end. But ever since we moved to this awful city, everything's gotten so confused.
Look, I didn't kill anyone.
And I'm supposed to just believe you. Snow.
¿Qué pacha?
I just want you to be careful. I almost lost you once, and...
I'm not yours to lose. I'm not going to be an errand girl for Crane anymore.
She looks like Holly.
It's not Holly, it's her sister Lily.
Vamos a ver.
She was hooking to pay down debt. Eventually, the only people she owed were at her work. You know, that shithole club, the pudding and pie.
My name is Nerissa.
Well,
Ir a la señorita.
Nerissa, I've got some questions.
Que aquí tiene otro nombre, pero pone que cómo... O sea, había una pregunta que decía, ¿cómo te llamas ahora?
Oh my god.
La parte chunga.
What is it?
It's Crane.
Es que encima la foto es brutal. O sea, le mete la mano ahí por dentro del vestido, ahí... Aquí es donde nos habíamos quedado. Justo en la habitación. Lo voy a
I'll
matar.
kill him. I'll rip him apart.
Crane? Ugh. God, you think you know a person. Bigby, you have to tell her.
I know.
What's going on?
Que te
What
calles.
did you find up there? You know, other than the...
I just need to find Snow.
Why? What's going on?
Joder, pero este es imbécil o qué coño.
Shit!
Crane's been... Whoa, Bigby, calm down.
No.
Everything's going to be fine, okay? It's going to be fine.
I have to tell Snow what's going on right now.
Okay, it's
Crane es el
going to be
stalker.
okay. Where did you see her last? Did she say where she was going?
She took Holly to the business office to prepare for the funeral.
Lily's funeral?
Yeah.
How do you know?
I was just at the Trip Trap, and I heard Gren telling some folks about a funeral at the Buckingham
the
Bridge.
Trip trap? Are you drinking?
When?
Right
Joder,
now.
a esta se le está
They're on
complicando el
their way
percal.
out.
El tío no le ayuda económicamente. Encima se gasta pasta en alcohol.
Wait.
What?
¿Qué te pasa ahora?
Snow's been through a lot. There are things she doesn't talk about. Just please be careful when you tell her.
What are you trying to say?
You know how you felt when you saw that picture? Well, it's going to be much worse for her. Just remember that.
Vale. Ok. A ver qué pasa. No he entrado a la habitación del... Yo pensaba que igual después me dejaba mirar la habitación. Supongo que no habría nada.
I'm honored to be asked to speak to you.
Está aquí, pues la oigo hablar.
We should let everyone speak. Lily had many friends.
Ah, están en el funeral.
She was true.
Joder, mira dónde van a hacer el funeral.
If you're here,
O sea,
you were part of a very
brutal la
special
ambientación.
circle. People she trusted and cared for. I won't offend you by claiming one day that the pain of losing Lily will ever subside.
I'm sorry, Snow, but this is important. I have something to tell you.
Really, Bigby? It's so important.
Sí,
you
sí,
can't
es
wait
importante.
15 minutes until it's maybe not at the worst possible time?
I'm sorry, everyone. I don't...
Get the fuck out of here.
A ver, guapa.
Holly, wait.
He has no right to be here.
¿Por qué no?
Not after what he did.
Look, Holly, I'm not here to start trouble.
Que tenemos
Throw my
prisa,
sister
Holly.
down the witching well, and you have the nerve to show your face here? After you lie? After you promise me?
Holly, wait. That was Crane. Just Crane. He disposed of
Es que
Lily's
la
body
culpa de
before
todo la
Bigby
tengo
could do
siempre yo de
anything about
primeras.
it. I'm telling you the truth.
Don't cover for him.
But this genuinely wasn't his fault.
You can't tell me Bigby gives a shit about this.
Crane's a fucking prick, so this doesn't surprise me.
Hey, what do you know? We actually agree on something.
Me alegro,
Holly,
Manco.
Bigby's trying in his own way, and I'm sure he has a very good
La
reason
tengo,
for
la tengo.
being here. But this one isn't
Pero,
on him.
como no os portéis bien, lo suelto aquí en medio.
Why are you here anyway? And don't say it's because you care about this.
Everything okay?
Sí. Noticia para todos.
I think I know who murdered your sister.
Who?
Maybe we should talk about this
No, no,
somewhere
no. O
else.
sea, a ver.
What? No, I deserve to know.
Ah, ahora no te molesta
No,
que haya jodido el
I know,
funeral.
but this isn't the way to go about this.
Me
I
asusta
don't give
todo.
a fuck about the way. I don't care about procedure.
I think it was Ichabod Crane.
What?
Crane?
Crane.
Que voy a poner a todo el
Okay,
mundo en
everyone,
contra.
just stop. Bigby and I are going to have a little chat while everyone else gets back to the funeral.
What? He says that fucking Crane murdered Lily and you expect me to...
Please, I promise I will tell you what the hell is going on just as soon as I know there's something to tell, but just let us do our jobs first.
Tiene cara de mustia.
Holly, I know how this must...
No, you don't know how this must
Esta se enfada con todo el
feel.
mundo que no le
You
baile
have
el
no
agua.
idea. Don't fuck anything up. Don't bother anybody. And when the first sign of trouble comes, and it will come because you're a goddamn walking trap for
Pero
it,
¿qué he hecho yo
I want
ahora?
you the fuck out of here. You hear me?
No planeo
Holly, I
quedar.
didn't even want to crash this, okay? I had to, because of snow. I'll be out of here soon.
See that you are.
Let's just continue, okay?
This is such total fucking bullshit.
Let's go, Holly. It's your turn to talk.
Montan un número para nada, me dicen luego que sí, que luego que no. Están un poco cucus.
Crane,
Yeah.
I can't believe this.
Pues espérate que lo que te voy a decir te va a gustar más.
This is someone I've worked with for decades. This is a guy... He gets frickin' shakes when he has to order food.
¿Y no te parece raro
what
ya
are you
eso?
telling me? It's all an act? Just what have you found?
Joder.
Bigby?
Snow, Crane is completely obsessed with you.
Oh my god, if this is about how Crane treats me at work...
Just
No,
listen
no.
to me for a
Te lo
second,
vas a pasar muy
all right?
bien ahora.
I followed a lead to this shithole motel, the Open Arms. Crane had a room there, and he's been taking prostitutes, or at the very least Lily, and making her look like you while he was, you know. He replays your story over and over again.
This is... I don't even know what to say right now. I really don't. I'm just trying everything I can right now to
Vamos a
not
decirle que lo tenía que
picture
saber.
it.
I thought you should be the first to know.
You're sure
Hola,
this is
buenos
what
días, quiero dormir. ¿Puedes apagar
This
el
is what
stream?
he's been
Gracias.
Because please, Bigby, don't confuse things.
Crane has been taking photos, Snow. Lots of photos.
Amarok,
Photos
puedes
that
irte a
show
dormir
him-
tranquilamente,
He's
no
been
pasa nada.
recording his visits with Lily.
God. Look, let's go back to the business office. I doubt Crane's there at this hour, but we need to talk. And this isn't the place.
Snow,
Narissa, what is it?
I'm sorry, but Holly's asking for you.
Ahora
Are they
pregunta.
starting the burn?
Yes.
Es cansina la
Everyone who
muchacha.
spoke should really be present for this part. She's kind of distraught. You're not leaving yet, are you?
Pero si me manda la mierda. O sea,
2 minutes. I don't mean to be,
No, I understand.
It's just that
tómate
something's
tu
come
tiempo,
up.
si tampoco
No,
la
I get it.
necesitamos.
Take your time.
It won't take long.
How'd it go? At the
Pues
motel?
estupendamente bien.
Did you find anything?
No.
No?
Yeah. Lily was killed there. It was an awful mess.
Oh.
Yo lo voy avisando ya para todas para que se vayan teniendo cuidado. No vaya a ser que en vez de un zumbado haya otro más.
Yeah, coming.
Constable.
Ups.
Wait, easy now, girl.
Joder.
You know how this goes.
Los
The
dos,
first
encima.
thing in a visit, you say, how do you do? How do you do?
I'd tell you to run, but it won't do any good. Just make it more fun for
A ver,
me.
¿es esto monto un
What are you
circo ya
dreaming
directamente en el...
You ain't a fast enough pup to prevent me from emptying both barrels into Snow White's face over there. I'm still hurting, you know, from our talk in the cell. And I'll be honest, I'd love nothing more than to carve a sweet poem right into your face for the suffering you've caused me. But I am a professional, and we're here for a job. We'll snip to the chase for all sakes. A little bird told us that you're fitting to go out to Crane.
Un pajarito no, si lo he
And you
cantado
see,
yo sola.
we have an interest in that particular boy. So you leave Crane alone, and we'll leave you alone. Just take a little vacation is all.
Trabajan para
Don't even
Crane.
have to go anywhere.
Are you working for Crane? Did he send you?
No, see now, you're already asking too many questions. Just
¿Para quién
pay
trabaja esta gente, tío?
attention. So what's it gonna be?
Para el de las
We have a
prostitutas
deal?
sí, para el
You
Georgie
leave
sí, pero...
Crane alone, and we leave you to yours.
Pero quieren que deje... O sea, el Crane les ha pagado.
Brother, speak your mind.
Vale.
Fastly now.
Yeah, fine. I'll leave Crane alone. Just get out of here.
Pleasure to hear it. Ladies, gentlemen, invertebrates.
Es eso, monto un circo aquí, no, en plan.
This is not
The hell is going on?
What's happening?
Bueno, se
very
ha jodido el
sorry
funeral
to
ya.
impose, but we only had a deal to work out with Bigby, and we're happy to report that everything went smoothly. So if you'll just allow us to get out of your hair.
Si no pasa nada, voy a ir a reventaros la
What is
cabeza
he
en cuanto
talking
pueda.
about?
Y al
Never
otro
you
también.
mind that, it ain't any of your...
What deal?
They want me to leave Crane alone.
Crane?
Total.
Oh, now you shouldn't have done that, old
Que
boy.
sí, hombre, que sí.
That wasn't right, telling everyone our dealings.
Así os destaco. Y esta se me enfada, ¿ves?
What did I tell you? What did I say?
Ollie?
Ahora me va a pegar a mí encima.
Motherfuckers could come here uninvited? You think you could just fucking interrupt Lily's funeral?
Calm down, darling. It was just a simple business transaction.
Somos
You
más contra
fucking
ellos.
freaks are not getting away with this.
Polly, don't move.
Ollie, let me handle this.
Yeah, let's spare all the fuss.
Yo la
It's just
caliento
a
luego.
deal.
Dijo, no, no,
I'm
tranquilo.
gonna
esto
kill
no.
you!
I got
Había
it
que
done.
liarla, si no, no tiene gracia. Ah, por este. El manco se las está arreglando bien. Pues igual no. Venga, todos jodidos. Bueno, hemos cobrado por igual. Molly igual un poco. Holly un poco más. Pero así ya vamos. Guay. O sea, total, la pobre mujer no nos iba a colaborar ya más. Pues yo me la he jugado, he dicho, pues igual se carga alguno. Pero no. No ha ido a esquivar los perdigones, ha ido ahí de frente. Yo pensaba que iba a salirme mejor la jugada, la he cagado. Bueno, igual hubiese acabado igual. De todas las maneras. ¿Y este señor quién es?
I did as well as I could to take out the buckshot, but there's still some shards left embedded in your shoulder. They'll eventually worm their way out on their own, but until they do, you're going to be sore.
Bigby, Dr. Swinehart was appointed Fabletown
Es el
physician for a
médico,
reason.
por eso.
It's okay. There's only one thing you have to take away from all this. Take it easy. Don't go looking
perfectamente.
for any more fights. Keep strain off your heart.
I can't take it easy. I have to find Crane.
Bigby? What's wrong?
Lack of sleep for one thing. Getting shot for another. He'll be fine.
Sí,
I had
estupendamente.
everyone that got wounded sent home.
Tengo todas las
Holly
condiciones para estar
refused to let me see
estupendo.
where she lived. So I left her and Grendel back at her bar with a dose of
Ah, es
Juniper
verdad,
and
si es que esta
spring
gente
water.
no muere fácil.
Just
Tantos
remember
vivos.
what I said. The stitches won't hold up if you continue to act like you normally do. Everything in moderation. And eat more chicken.
Look, I'm not the one who creates the situations. I'm just the
Es la
one who has
verdad,
to
tío, o
deal
sea,
with them.
me echan la culpa de que yo lo ocasiono todo y es mentira. Viene toda la mierda formada y luego yo tengo que arreglarlo.
I know. I'll have to call you back. The town is starting to find out.
Well, I'll leave you two to it then. Miss White? Bigby?
Doc. ¿Qué te pasa?
So,
Tiene cara de
to
compungida.
recap,
Crane watched me through the magic mirror uncover his room at the open arms, and then he smashed it so we couldn't use it ourselves to go after him. And we know this because Buffkin was drinking in the rafters. That about cover it?
once he
El
puts
mono
all the
borracho
pieces
donde
back
estaba
together,
bebiendo.
it'll be easy to catch Crane. So, I guess that's the plan, currently.
Ah, Crane
I
se
don't
está
know.
We
escapando.
don't have time to wait for the mirror. Crane could be getting on a train right now.
Well, I don't want to just go running off into the night without some direction. What the hell is going on? I don't know what the Tweedles get out of this. I don't know if Crane sent them. I don't know if...
Ni tú ni
I
nadie
mean,
lo sabe.
This is gonna sound crazy, but do you really think Crane did it? Everything points to him. I get it, but do you really think he killed those women? Because
Yo creo que
it's
sí.
just...
He killed them, and he sent D and Dumb to slow me down.
He was a conniver, a coward, a liar. And I'll always hate him for that. And I'll hate him for how he held me in his thoughts. But murdering prostitutes? Ow! Everything
quién lo ha hecho si no,
okay
tío?
over there?
No
Yes,
tenemos
Miss
a
White.
nadie
Just cut
más
myself
hasta
on a
ahora.
piece of the glass. Nothing to worry about.
Thanks for tonight.
Es verdad que no sé qué conexión
That
puede
could have
tener con
gone
la
really
primera,
terribly.
pero
I mean, even worse than it did. I'm glad you were there.
I just feel bad for Holly, really.
a ver, es que se ha comido la peor parte.
Time heals everything eventually. At least, I hope so, for her sake. Can I, ask you a question? It's kind of personal.
Venga.
And I don't want to offend you.
Sure.
Bueno,
It's just, when stuff hits the fan, like it did tonight, it feels like before we came to the city. It feels kind of like home.
como en los cuentos.
And I've heard it said that maybe in some tiny little bottled up way deep inside, you kind of enjoy it
Sí, me lo paso
when things go wrong.
genial.
Because it gives you an excuse to just, you know...
Fuck no, I don't enjoy it. Are you kidding me? It's horrible what happened tonight. I wish it didn't happen.
Es que se
I
piensa que a
shouldn't
mí
have
me va
said
la
anything.
marcha, tío. No
Forget that I
entiendo.
did.
Guys? We have a problem.
What is it?
Falta un
I
cacho.
can't finish the mirror. It's missing a piece.
What do you mean?
Que se la ha
missing a
llevado.
piece?
Yes, it's,
Crane must have taken a shard with him.
Claro,
I
así no
can't
podemos usar el
believe this.
espejo.
I saw Crane pick something up after he smashed it. I'm sorry, I didn't realize what it was until
O está
now.
dándole la botella a
The mirror
Capullo.
can't work unless it's whole.
Well, that's not entirely true.
Or what, Buffkin? What? We sit around and wait until it mends itself? We have no idea how long that will take. We're just gonna have to do this the hard way.
I'm just saying, waiting is an option.
No.
Just forget it. I'll find him myself.
How? We don't know where he
Pues
went.
habrá que empezar por algún sitio.
He had to have left something
Twinkie
that tells us
Winky
where he's
saben
gone.
algo. Pues a
He's
por
a neat
ellos.
freak, but he was never that smart.
Smart enough to take a piece of the mirror. We can still solve this ourselves. I know
Never
that
mind that. Come help me look.
Ya se enfada esta. Son cansinos, tío. Todos. A ver. ¿Qué te pasa?
Hi, Mr. Bigby. I can still help you catch Crane, you know.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
¿Cómo?
I saw him jump on the telephone before he left. He called up somebody. He said he needed to see his witch, or that he would need to get to the
la
witch
que le
for
hace
that,
las
whoever
potis.
that is.
His witch?
Yes, it sounded like the one he got his snow glamours from.
Vale. ¿Viste a alguien
You
más?
didn't see anything else, did you?
No, not especially.
Especially. ¿Por qué
Why
no lo
didn't you try and
detuviste?
stop him?
What do you want me to do? Yank on his hair? I'm only
Tirarle la
3 feet
botella.
tall. There are limits here.
Te estabas bebiendo
Okay,
una.
okay.
Vamos
Look,
a... No,
the
esto.
whole mirror thing, it's not your fault, all right?
Okay.
You mean it?
Yeah.
Ya.
I'll just see if I can do anything about
Venga,
this.
ponte a hacer algo.
You do that.
Vamos a... ¿Qué te pasa, Snowy? ¿Qué estás buscando ahí?
Buffkin says that he overheard Crane call somebody before he left. Sounds like he's going to see a witch, or his witch. His glamour witch.
Wait, really? None of the 13th floor witches would allow that sort of thing. They must be somewhere in the city. It's something, at least.
Find anything?
No, but there's enough
Saca del
notes and
listín
stuff here to take
telefónico
all
y esas
night.
cosas.
Maybe check that stuff
El
there.
registro de llamadas. A ver. Espera, que va a dar tremenda vuelta. Ah, mira, hay cositas aquí. Papelitos. Usted dijo que pagaría para que esté rehecho el revoque en mi edificio luego del incidente en la 204. Las malditas paredes se están cayendo. Por favor, arréglelas. No puedo rentar esa habitación en esa condición. Y ya he estado esperando por días, sin mencionar que usted ya había prometido en enviar a alguien a que arreglara el gran agujero en el vidrio de la puerta principal. Bueno, adivine qué, está peor. Organízate, señor Toad. A por la siguiente, a ver quién la ha escrito. Querido señor Ichabod Crane, le estoy escribiendo para pedirle de nuevo que por favor mande a alguien que repare el aire acondicionado en nuestro apartamento. El ambiente se puso muy caluroso y Pinocho dice que se le está astillando la piel. Échele barniz. No sé lo que significa eso, pero asumo que es algo asqueroso y realmente me gustaría que reparara el aire como lo pedimos hace 3 meses. Al menos provéanos de un ventilador mientras esperamos. Atentamente, Boy Blue. Que le eche cera a Pinocho o algo, ¿no? A ver, tenemos las llaves ahí. Ichabod Crane. Hay noticias sobre el financiamiento extra que solicité. Como lo expliqué en mi última carta, un aumento vendrá bien a las condiciones actuales. Estoy viendo inquietud por parte de los residentes y admito que veo por qué. La granja no debería ser un castigo. Estoy seguro que usted está ocupado, pero pienso que esto tendría que ser de mayor prioridad. Le desea lo mejor, Wayland Smith. Con el mismo apellido,
Did Crane ever do any work?
Only when Cole was around.
Las llaves, la 207.
What is it?
It's the key to his room at the open
Da igual porque hemos
arms.
roto la puerta.
You still haven't told me what was in there. I want to know.
Crane was
Yo se lo voy a decir.
paying Lily to live out a fantasy of him and you together.
Total, lo ibas a ver igual.
Forgive me if I spare you the details.
Pero le tenemos que decir la verdad.
I keep replaying moments in my head. Interactions with him when he'd catch me in the elevator or bump into me outside. There's only so much you can repress, you know?
Don't worry, Snow. We'll get him.
Hombre, me lo cargo, también te lo digo. Si puedo, si me deja.
Come on, let's keep looking.
A ver. El cajón. Vamos a ver el librito.
There's a page here that was torn out.
Oh, yeah?
Si es que nos falta todo ya.
Buffkin, do you know what was here?
The king... Oh.
It's a ring, at least.
Ah, the ring. Joder, qué mal.
Every magical item not retained in the armory is assigned to someone in Fabletown. It must be this witch he is going to see.
Yeah, I only recently heard about this meeting. Why didn't you mention this before?
No one asked me.
Buffkin!
Joder.
And I'm hungover. I'm sorry.
Estoy con resaca.
He set the meeting at 2 a.m. tonight.
¿Dónde?
What's going on? Is the mirror fixed yet?
Hola,
Bluebeard,
Bluebee.
this isn't the time.
Is the mirror fixed or isn't it? You called me
I called just to see if you knew where Crane could be, and that was it, okay? And I'm sorry I said anything more than that.
Well, you did, and I know. The cat's out of the bag. So, can we find the dull pervert or not?
No, it can't be fixed. It's missing a piece.
This is none of Bluebeard's business, Bigby.
None of my business? Crane's the murderer. He escaped. It seems he spoiled your every attempt at locating him. And now
A ver, es que este nos ha escapado. De momento no sabemos.
Oh, please.
No hay nada que indique que es malo.
Look, this just isn't the time. He took a piece of the mirror, so we can't use it.
The only thing we know is that Crane's going to see a witch at 2 o'clock.
El puto mono lo larga todo.
A.M.
Listen, Bluebeard, you're not a part of this.
I don't think you're in any position to turn away help.
What do you know about Crane anyway?
That he has the stones to kill prostitutes like any common sex-frightened serial killer and not face a real challenge.
Look, we know that Crane is going to see a witch, and it's to acquire a magic ring.
What's the ring?
We don't know what it does or who it's assigned to since Crane tore its page out of the book.
This farce was your ridiculous idea for a plan. I mean, who put you in charge in the first place?
Fixing the mirror was the most logical
You're
thing.
a secretary. He's the sheriff. And none of you were chosen to run this office. Who elected you to make these decisions?
Nobody, but that
Who
doesn't...
elected her to spend my money?
Well, I've been doing that unofficially for years now.
Unofficially is not officially.
I'm heading up the investigation, okay, Bluebeard? That makes this a moot point.
And somebody needs to run the business office while he does so.
Esta ya se pone ella sola.
Excuse me for having the Commonwealth in mind.
All right, let's just look on the bright side. We know Crane is going to see the witch that's been supplying him black market glamours.
Thanks to me.
And that he'll be there at 2. So that gives us a few short hours to find out who it is and where they live and get them all at once.
And a few shorter hours the more you babble about it.
We haven't been the ones babbling.
Yeah, and that's if he's even going there. We're trusting a monkey's interpretation of a phone call.
It's not an interpretation, it's what he said, all right?
Yeah, and it's what we have. So let's go on it, okay? Since Lily used the glamours, she'd have known who the witch was. And I don't think Holly's burned her things yet. It would probably have the address or a phone number or something.
And Bigby is free to go there if he likes. But I think the question you should be asking is just what do the two Tweedles know about this?
It doesn't matter what they know. After tonight, they'd never go to their office.
They're not smart enough to try and go anywhere else.
The Trip Trap is the better option to track the witch down.
Even if they're not there, the Tweedle's office might have something on Crane.
A ver, estos pavos tienen conexión con el otro.
I'm going to his apartment.
What? You can't just go up there.
And why the hell not?
We already looked for the key, remember? I don't know where it is.
Then I'll pick the blasted lock. I've wasted enough time waiting for the mirror to find him. I won't waste any more.
You just can't go up there alone, all right?
I've no interest in nicking his drapes, my dear, if that's what concerns you.
What concerns me is you traipsing through possible evidence.
Oh, now it's evidence. Before you had no interest.
Que
And
vaya.
now it's a crime scene.
Fine, I don't care. Just go ahead.
We can't just let Bluebeard run amok in Crane's place.
Tío, a mí que me importa que se cargue
He's
la...
after something. I just don't know what it is.
Ya, yo tampoco, pero vamos a dejarle un poco de manga ancha a ver qué hace.
Since that's where he's going.
Or the sniveling weasel chickened out. Never went anywhere. And is upstairs right now in his pitiful penthouse, crafting a fort out of couch cushions. Look, this is how a smart person would do it. So this is how we're going to do it. Wherever you go, I'll go to the other.
I don't like you going anywhere unsupervised. He's up to something. I don't know what it is, but we don't have the time to really worry about it now.
Vale, pero vamos a dejar que haga algo. Si lo va a hacer igual.
Where are you gonna go, Bigby?
A ver, hay que decidirse. Encuentra a la bruja. A ver.
So you leave Crane alone, and we'll leave you alone.
I'd love to join you, but there's some business I need to attend to.
No, I'm better off dealing with things alone.
Esta no tenía relación con su hermana y no sabía mucho. Podemos ir. El Bluebeard va a ir al apartamento. Bueno, va a ir donde no vayamos nosotros. ¿Qué hacemos? Voy a ir yo al apartamento de Crane y el otro que vaya a la oficina.
Crane's place is right here. I should check that out first.
Perfect. And I'll go to those two imbeciles' office.
Crane's penthouse number is 1903. Let me know what you find.
Perfect.
I hope you know what you're doing.
Y joder, pues pedazo de puerta tiene el tío, ¿no? Vale, chicos, pues lo dejo aquí. Lo dejo aquí por hoy. Nos quedamos en el apartamento de Crane para ver si descubrimos quién es la bruja. El Bluebeard lo he mandado... Perdón. Lo he mandado... Bueno, lo he mandado, no, se ha ido porque ha dicho que iba a ir al lado contrario al que fuésemos nosotros. Se ha ido a la oficina de Dee. Yo les llamo los Tinky Winkies, los gordos estos pequeños, los de Alicia en el País de las Maravillas, creo que son. Lo dejamos aquí y seguimos mañana. Y vamos a ver si descubrimos algo mañana. Vale. Voy a dejar el juego aquí. Y vamos a... Se ha ido, no preocuparse.